Hello everyone, welcome to this question where we have two ships, A and B, leaving port P at the same time. And ship A sails from P on a bearing of 320 degrees at 10 km per hour. I see. So, since we have this information, and it is not reflected on the diagram itself, so this is something for us to indicate in the diagram. So at point P, that's where the north arrow is, because it is from P, and P and A, this will be the ending line of the bearing. So starting from the north arrow in a clockwise direction, so I'm going to zoom in. So this will be 320 degrees. So this is the first piece of information. Zooming back out. As for shift B, from P, the bearing is 240. So from P again, but now is B and P. So going back for this 240 degrees, again starting from the north arrow in a clockwise direction. This time around I am going to use purple color so that you can see that as I go one round. But this time round I stop here, because this will be 240 degrees. And with that, the next thing though is they give us the speed. For A is 10 km per hour, for B is 15 km per hour, because they are giving us the time, 2 hours later. So the distance traveled by A, that means for part A, it will be good for us to find the distance AP. I hope you all remember, to find distance, it will be speed times 2, the time, to give me 20 km. As for the distance BP, speed is 15, time is 2, so it will be 30 km. So it will be 20 here and 30 here. And with all this information, we can then proceed. The first thing that we should take note of is we could find angle A PB fairly easily. It is simply, if I zoom in, you should see that it is actually 320 degrees minus 240 degrees. Okay, so this is 80 degrees. I'm going to write the working down. So angle APB is equals to 320 degrees minus 240. And because we know this, and with the distance of 30 and 20 and this 80 degrees, we could then find AB fairly straightforward by applying cosine rule. Okay, so I am going to apply cosine rule now. So AB is equals to 20 square plus 30 square minus 2 times 20 times 30 cosine 80 degree, the square root of this. And this will give me a value of 33.0397. 6 significant figures followed by 33.0 kilometer in 3 SF, 3 significant figures. And we are done with part A. Part B, what is the bearing of B from A? So for part B, I'm going to go back to the diagram again. Bearing of B from A, this means that we will need to draw a north arrow at point A. And this will be the ending line. So starting from the north arrow in a clockwise direction, all the way until here. And this is the bearing that we are required to find. And so for this question, there are two approaches. One would be that I have this red color angle here. Which would be $40 degrees. Okay? How I get 40 degrees? Angles at the point add up to 360 degrees. And once I know that is 40 degrees, I will then be able to get this black color angle here, because I see an interior angles. So this will be 140 degrees because they add up to 180 degrees for interior angles of a parallel lines. And the last angle that we need is this green color angle here. Angle BAP. So we could tap on our knowledge of sine rule to help us to solve this. Since we now know that this is 33.0397, so I'm going to apply sine rule to find my angle BAP. So sine of angle BAP over 30 is equal to sine of 80 degrees over 33.0397. So from here I would then be able to get my angle BAP. Which is the sine inverse of this particular expression. $63.406 to about 5 significant figures, and therefore I will be able to get my final answer. I just need to add 140 degrees. Yeah, but for the best presentation, do indicate where the 40 degrees is. So at this point in time, I do want to indicate in this particular diagram, this is north arrow 1 and this is north arrow 2. So I would then indicate on my lines of working my angle, and 1PA is equals to 360 degrees minus away my 320, because this is angles at the point 40 degrees. I will then also indicate angle, and to a P, the black color one, is 180 degrees minusing my 40 degrees, because this is interior angles of parallel lines. $140, and therefore final answer, the bearing of B from A is equal to 140 degree plus 63 degree, 0.406 degree. Final answer, 203.406, 203.4 degrees to 1 decimal place. And with that, we have come to the end of this particular problem. So if you like this video at any point in time, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a nice day.